the boy with green marks. Today, let's see how to make a game in Scratch. So, let's see how does this game work. This game is there's a big beast which collects diamonds or the crosses. So when they collect the crosses, it gets minused, and when it goes below 0, it says game over. Click the button. Click on restart. Again, you have to go. Then click on there and again. Now, if we get 10 points, for example, now so once you get 10 points, a screen will come like I won, like that. So let's see how to make this game. First you open Scratch and then you can delete this cat. Then you go to sprites. Over here you can click anything. So I'm clicking on Frank. This costume. So there are this many costumes. Now what I'm going to do is, since it's too big, I'm decreasing the size to 50. Now you have to collect something to catch. I'm taking crystal. Now in Frank's code, you have to put when space key pressed. You can change this to left arrow, right arrow, or any number key or alphabet key. So when I click on right, I click on right arrow and motion. When I click on right arrow, I say change Y by 10. So means this is not. So this is X. So when I do this, it increases it by 10. So it goes like 31, then 20, like that, minus 21. And now if I want to go to back, I click on again events, when left arrow key pressed, motion, then again change X by 10, but not 10. We'll keep it minus 10, because 10 means it increases. Then if you want minus 10, it goes decreases. Now what we do is change the costume back. Now what we do, the crystal, first we do like events, when the flag is clicked, then forever, then it should go motion, and we should click on, then go to change Y by first you have to go to random position, then change Y by 250, then you can click on control and then repeat 10 times and delete the 10 and put 32. Now inside that 32 loop, you have to put motion, change Y by minus 15. Now whenever I click, it goes up and down, up and down. So not only in one place, always it goes random positions. Now in Frank, we can create a variable, make a variable. We can create score. And we can tick on the for all sprites button. Not for this sprite, but all sprites. Then okay. Now you get a score over here. Now in the crystal, you go to events, when collect, then if sensing me, if touching the Frank, then we will in the variables change the score by 1, and so this comes into 1, and you have to put wait 1 seconds, because if you don't put this wait 1 seconds, then it'll be adding points until it crosses Frank's body and then again goes up. So when you wait 1 seconds, then it will wait for 1 seconds, then again will go on top. So that's the code. Now you can also put a backdrop. So I am adding a backdrop, and this one, blue sky, and comes like this. Now I am going to add a thing layer where it minuses. So let's over here search. You should go to sprites button, click on search, and in that type button, and you get this button file. Click on it and you can rename it. So I rename it into danger. Now this seems too big, so we can change it to 50. And the crystal looks actually small, so let's change this also to, we'll keep it 150. Now both of them are the same size. For the danger, you have to repeat the same code as crystal. So when clicked forever, then motion, which is go to random position, then change y by 250. Now again we have to put control. We can put the repeat 32 and motion set y by we keep minus 15. Now when you play, both of them fall down at the same time. And if you try it aiming the crystal, first you can also create sound for the crystal. So when you can click on magic spell, and you can also trim it. So you can just select from here to here, delete, you can trim. Now in the code, when I'm going to do like, when it touches this, I say in sounds, place sound, sound magic spell, because I did not put play sound magic spell, because until the magic spell finishes, then only it will go like this. So if I put start sound now, then it will go. Now for the danger, we go like events. When events when clicked forever, if sensing touching Frank, then you go to variables, change score by -1. So this is 1, then over here it's -1, and over here you can again you have to put wait 1 seconds. And sounds, since there's only a pop, we can make a danger sound. So you have to click on choose a sound. This looks like a thing, a good thing. So let's click on electric bass. Okay. Now we go back and click on sound. Play sound, start sound, electric bass. Now let's try. Now what you do, you can also change the costume of this thing. So because it has two costumes, then goes here, then back here. So in this, what I'm going to do is, when clicked, I will in the looks, I go to switch costume to Crystal B first, and then also over here first it should switch costume to Crystal A. Now what happens, whenever you touch, it goes like you get one B for the minus. Now let's play. But when I click on X, it minus. But why it's not working if I click on this? Oh yeah. So I forgot to do one thing. Actually, we have to put forever loop. Now let's see if it works. Now pause it, and again if you play, it gets added. Now after it changes to Crystal B, it should back change it to Crystal A. So when again it goes here, not only one time. So let's go in. Now another thing we should put, events when clicked, the score always should equal to 0. So set my variable, set score to 0. Now if we play, so until it goes down, only then till the diamond just is like that. Then goes back to normal. And when I click on again this, it turns to 0. So now in this, we can create another variable called life for all sprites. And in this, we can change this life by a slider. Now it's like this. Then we click on change slider range. Minimum value is 1. Maximum value will keep it 3. So we'll get 3 lives. So goes. We can also move the life. So I'm moving it over here. Now, so we get 1, then no 2 and 3. So first we'll keep it 3. Now every time it touches the danger, it should go minus. So once in this danger, when forever if touching Frank, and when score instead of saying it score, we can change it life. Then if it decreases the life. Now in Frank, if I put if, so events when clicked, if operators, we take this operator, the blank thing, and equals to 50. Inside the blank, we put variables and drag the life inside the and put 0. If it's equal to 0, then uh then we can create a background, and inside in the background we can first put a rectangle for a color. Now in this, we can type a text and click. So we have to click on this button text and change the color to a different color except purple, because if we put purple, then it will just become invisible. So put we can click on any color. So I'm choosing red, and you can change the font. I'm changing the font to pixel. Here I type game over, game over, then enter. I put some space and I type click the button B. Now when you click outside you get it, there's a box, so drag the box big and then put it on top. Now we have to create another backdrop, and in that what so you have to click on hover on this and click on paint. Then you get another one. Inside this again we can put a box, and in this we put for if you get 10 points kind of thing, we put a limit, and if that you win. So we have to put a background for that. In again text we put it blue. You won the game. You won the game. So now you won the game. If you uh, if you if you forgot to add something, don't worry. You can click on this and again click on text. This you can add. So I actually found out. I mean, forgot to add the exclamation mark. Now let we can if we want a trophy, you need to first go to rectangle and you can change the color um, to golden like thing. Brass, I have changed it like a little bit brass. Then I will draw square like this. Then once I go to the select reshape option, then I should go like I go like a triangle like this. Then over here there'll be curved option. Click on that and then you can turn it into a cone kind of trophy kind of shape. Yeah. Here you can also rotate if it doesn't look good. And now you can also click another one, and this is the handle. And after that you can click on the brush and then increase the size. I am putting it to 20 and put the handle. Mm, Then you get your trophy. Now you can also add like the small sprinkles, so you can change the color to different colors. I put the bluish green color. Now this is a poster where you if you win. So I kept this first. Now in the code I have put danger on this. So now if I start the code, let's see if it works. Yes, it comes minus. Now also we should add something. Once it goes like this, we should also change the backdrop to backdrop. Yeah, the second backdrop. So which the second backdrop is this one. Game over. Click the button. Now when I say button, you think which button is it, correct? Now we are going to create a sprite, another one. So you hover around sprite and click on paint. In this, again, you can change any color. I'm using this and rectangle. It's like a button. And inside this text, change the color to red, dark red, brown. And marker, I put that font. I actually put sea blue kind of thing, and over here I type restart. Now you can increase the size of restart. Now we have the button. In this, you can decrease the size to 50. Oh, 50. Yeah. This, where I should put a code inside this saying events when the sprite clicked. So when this is clicked, looks, switch backdrop to blue sky. Blue sky is the normal one. And another thing is when backdrop switches to blue sky, because we don't need this disturbing the game. So when backdrop switches to blue sky, looks high. Then another thing is when backdrop switches to backdrop when backdrop switches to there's another backdrop, right? So when the backdrop switches to backdrop 3, so which is when backdrop switches to, so 1, this is 2, and this third, right? So backdrop 2, then then this thing also should hide, but only when it came to backdrop 1, then it should show. So for this also put hide, then another one you can duplicate it, and over here when backdrop switches to backdrop 1, it puts show. And another thing, events also when clicked it's hide when the flag is clicked, and when the flag is clicked, it is also looks change backdrop to backdrop, switch backdrop to blue sky. Now if we click on restart, it goes back to normal. Now if you click on danger, it goes just to backdrop 2. It should not go here. So click on backdrop 1. Now if you click over here, it says click the button. Again goes, and then again we can play. Now I'm putting like in the danger thing, crystal. Yeah. If life equals 0, then over here change switch backdrop to backdrop again 1. So the starting also life, like score should be 0, life should be 3. So events when collect set life to 3. So again go to variables and set life to 3. Now we have an item decreasing life, but we need an item to increase life. So we can add another sprite, and I click on paint, and over here I'll add a small box again, just a square like this, and inside this I'm going to type, I'm changing the color to sea blue, greenish, and here uh, life so this is a sprite. Now in this we can decrease the size to almost 20%. No, increase it to 35%. Now this increases the life. So this has a simple code. When collect, control forever, if, then sensing, touching flank, then it should in the variables set change life by 1. So it increases thing, and you can put a sound. This simple sound is good. So we can put okay, and so we can put the sound pop also. So over here sound, play sound, start sound pop. Then change life, it increases. But another thing, for this also there should be wait 1 second, or else it will be increasing continuously until it becomes 3. So this is the code. Let's check it. And why is it stacking over here? Yes, because we forgot it also we should go up and down. So again, click on events, when clicked, then over here forever. Inside motion, go to random position and change uh, again y by 250. Then again go to control, then repeat 32 times. Then motion, change y by minus 15. Now let's see if it works. Yes, but when the life is already 3, why should it increase to 6? So then again if you go, we can put like so when collect forever, if already life is equal to 0, if already life is equal to 0, then it can mean equals to 3, then 3, then it can hide itself. But once it becomes uh, less than 3 or something, then it will be needed. So when this clicked, the set life equals, if life equals 3, then hide. Now another thing is again events, when clicked forever is again operators, but not again, we don't need to put again and again equal, less than. there'll be a there'll be a blank thing and a crocodile mouth opening towards the 50. So that's small and this is larger. So let's keep this if life less than 3, if life is less than 3, then only choose show. So looks show. So when life is already 3, it's not there. But yes, so add it's absent. So when you click on restart, we can, because but if it goes to restart, then the life thing will come. So no need to worry. That is now what I'm going to do is when again like if this change the background to background, wait 1 second. After life is equal to like 0, switch background to background 1. Then I should go to the control and there's a button called stop all. So it stops everything. Stop all, and we can also put each one to hide. Then there'll be only a restart button, so we can make each one to hide. So stop all, then also this should hide. So click on looks, hide, crystal, when so instead of adding again and again the code, you can bring this up and shake it. Then it comes here over here. Then you can bring it to each one except the restart one. This also will be hidden. So sprite 2 also is hid. Now we got the code. Let's play the game and see if it's working. This fast. But there's a problem. Whenever it clicks on this, it goes back to click on the restart button. So instead of that, when Gus says change, so remove this, switch background to background one. Now let's see if it works. Now it comes every time the thing comes. But why it's going, even if life one, why it's not changing? So over here, if life equals 0, it comes. And also over here, I should add another thing. So events when clicked forever if operators again life not equals to 50. The thing is we should put again the less than 50, and inside this we put variables life less than 50 also. If it's 0 or less than 50, less than 3, no, not less than 3, less than 0 only. If it's less than 0, then again switch backdrop to backdrop 1, hide, stop all. The same thing, so we can bring it out and duplicate it. Now, can, but where's the the danger? Danger is hidden, so we can click on X and starts. Now the crystal, it comes like this. So for danger, we put events when collect. It shows. So go to looks, show. In this, so in this, when it changes to this, it just vanishes. This also, when this also we can add if life if life again smaller than 0, then it has to turn background one hide. Then again for this events when collect looks high. Now let's see. Why is this hidden? Again the same thing with the crystal. Show. Now if I zoom it and play, life becomes 3. But why isn't it visible? Because I've put when click hide. Then it will hide. So I need to click on show. Now look. It's showing. If if the life is anywhere below 3, the life fuel comes up. And if life becomes less and less and less, like 1, 0, now I click on restart. Click on restart and then click on play. It starts. So this is the end of the video. So I have shown you how to make this catching game in Scratch. Thank you.